Good afternoon, YouTubers. Good afternoon, friends and family. RV Debs here. And it is, what is it? It is Monday. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I have been reading a lot of comments. Thank you for making all the comments, and I hope I've answered most of them. And I get a lot of interesting comments, I really do. One of the comments I get about is the taking care of the chickens and stuff. The chickens, when I get the eggs, they're not aggressive towards me, and usually there's no chickens there. If there is a chicken laying on an egg, they don't do anything. I just close the thing up and come back later. But going in there to clean and give water and feed them and throw some of the cracked corn stuff around, that's challenging for me. I mean, I'm a city girl. I go in there and I sort of scream at them because they do come all around you, because they know you're there to feed them. You know, you're there to give them something. And if I did give them lettuce or something, like, veggies, I sort of have a handful and throw them so that they all run toward the veggies and leave me alone. It is kind of funny, and I suppose if somebody was videoing me, that would be a funny video. But it's not so bad, and they do peck at my feet, so I wear closed-toe shoes. Just sometimes, they'll peck. It doesn't hurt. It could hurt, I suppose, if they were really pecking hard, but they don't. But I usually, like I say, I throw some stuff out and they go that way. It's been a trip. I'm not a chicken type of, I'm really not a country girl, although as I live here long enough, I suppose, I will get used to it, and it's okay. The garden, however, I enjoy. I had small gardens, usually like planters with, herbs and things in my life. So that part's cool. But the garden's doing well, and I'm glad I don't have to stand there and water, because they've got a sprinkler system kind of thing that squirts all the way around the whole garden. So that's easy to turn it on. And what else? I'm told that I'm not supposed to pick the asparagus like I do. That's how Kat showed me. They don't, I don't know if that's right or wrong. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway, because I think it's at the end of the asparagus season, at least here in our garden. What else? I've been asked a lot of different things, like, why don't I donate some time to, like, the old age home here? And I answered the person. But what I want to say about that is, there's it's called the care house. There's only one little care house here, and Mark goes there on Sundays, and I don't know what he does. He does like a small sermon and makes music with a couple of people sometimes. And it's, Christian related. But I get very emotionally, bummed when I am around old, lonely, sick people. It's just not good for my psyche, And I wonder what that was. Just heard a weird noise. What else? Let's see. There is a Dollar General that they haven't opened yet. They're building it. Actually, they put the sign on it. I think they're supposed to be opening like in May. And I'm going to see if they'll hire me for part-time. Just not because I want to work at the Dollar General, no, but I really do need to be busy, and I wouldn't mind like 4 hours a day. That's about it, though. And if I get it, that's great. If not, that's okay. I'm sure something will come along, because I do need to be busy, and it's just good for me. Right now, just taking care of everything is good. And I just came in, I went over to Kat's house and Mark's house, and sat and watched a little bit of television, took a shower. I sat there with the cat, and he is very lonely for his daddy, because Mark's the one that really is the cat person. And so I give him a lot of attention, but he does have these little claws, and even though he's just being loving, he'll dig in, you know, and that gets me because that hurts. But he's a good guy, and I cleaned his litter out, and what else did I do? Yeah, I took a shower, and I warmed up some leftovers from my family night dinner and had lunch. And then I came back home, and the dogs, took the dogs out. So I've been busy, and tonight is my women's Bible study at 6:30. And believe it or not, I look forward to it because the women are wonderful. And we have such a fun time together and a lot of laughs and sharing. And I'm supposed to bring something. It's like a potluck. I really don't know what I'm going to bring tonight. I just don't feel like preparing food. So I don't know. I might stop at the grocery store and pick up maybe some cake or something. What else? And as far as my keto diet, I am seriously trying to get back into it. It is hard because when you get a little taste of sugar and flour, it's so addicting, and it's not easy. I get into peanut butter because they have big jar, those big jars of creamy peanut butter and chunky peanut butter. So I made myself a peanut butter and strawberry jam on an English muffin, so that screws me up. Every day is something, right? And this is, by the way, 2 years. This month in April is when I started my channel 2 years ago. Isn't that something? And I've come a long way. And I'm just glad that I have wonderful subscribers, and that makes it worth it. It really does. Thanks for watching this video, and I'm sure I'll get more and talk to you soon. I have a really pretty picture of a photo that I took of Charlie Cat, and I'll include that, and I'll talk to you later. Check the eggs. There's one. There's a good egg. Here's an eggie. It's my little basket. I only got 2, but I had 3 earlier. I just took them inside. Yep. Come on, girls. What's up, girls? You're all just wanting some of me, huh? Yeah, I know. I know. You got plenty of food. Yeah, the red one is the one that attacked my foot. That's right. Come on, girls. Let's check the garden. Come on, Lily. Good girl. Stay here. Rosie, stay with Mommy. Talked to Kathy. She's like, how's my garden, the babies? It's like they're here. Limas are doing good. She said pick the strawberries so that the birds don't get them. Let's see what they taste like. Probably got eaten. Yeah. Oops. Woohoo. Well, one got eaten by something else. Probably birds. I don't see any tomatoes yet. Not yet. Wow, the wind's picking up, and it's a beautiful day. It's warm, but the wind helps not make it too warm. Hey, Miss Rosie Roo, love you. They love to go outside and just hang out in the sun. And Lily loves to eat grass, which is okay because we don't put anything on our grass that, you know, would hurt her. When Mark comes back, he has to do the lawn. Look at this, it's growing. Hi everyone, I just wanted to put something in here. It's Tuesday, so I'm cutting to the next day, but I wanted to tell you, I pointed out that white bucket because here's what happened, and it was crazy. So like the chickens haven't really been laying as many eggs as they used to. They used to lay like 7 to 9 a day. And I was just getting 3 to 5, you know. So I told that to Kat and Mark. I said, I don't know if they're just not adjusted because we moved around their nesting area to make it easy for me to get the eggs. So yesterday I was walking around and I saw that there was a chicken in that bucket. I could see his head popped out, you know. So I go over to the bucket because that bucket is what we clean all the chicken poop. We scrape it out of the box that's up high and put it in there, and then of course it gets dumped. So about like that much of it was poop on the bottom that Mark had cleaned the coop before he left. So I got the chicken to get out of there, and I look inside the bucket and there's like 15 eggs. I'm like, oh my God, there's all the eggs that they're supposed to be laying. What? So I go in, and before I go in the chicken coop, I have to put on special shoes that are closed and yucky. And I get the bucket out, and I've got a picture coming up to show you all the eggs, because I collected all the eggs, and I had like 18 eggs for that day. You know, I don't know how long it took them to fill that bucket up, but they like to lay eggs everywhere. Like, I mean, that's just the weirdest place to lay an egg. So I took the bucket out of there, and today I think I got like 4 eggs so far. So anyway, I thought it was hilarious. And I gave our neighbors across the way an 18-pack of eggs. They were happy to get those because we've got so many eggs. But it was so funny. I just had to add that. But anyway, that's what's going on here. I just thought I'd add that. I hope you're all having a great day. And I'll continue with the video from yesterday. So, peace out. I'll be back. Come on. Whoa. Rosie, come to say hi. This is the life of Riley. Oh my goodness. Baby pal. Lots of love here between the doggies and me. Hello, I am actually in a little town called Rochester, and I was early to my Bible study group that meets, so I thought I'd take a ride on this one road, which I only went a little ways and then turned around. But I saw a bunch of those purple flowers that are blooming right now. Can you see them? Pretty nifty, beautiful. And they're everywhere. Look at this land. Somebody's farm. Both sides. Yeah, pretty trippy. The wind was making the sound awful, but this is just a little road close to where I go to Bible study, and I thought I'd share it with you. Beautiful farmland. It's amazing to me, but then again, I'm an LA girl from California. Grew up in the Valley in Hollywood, and then I went out to Florida, so we didn't have anything like this. We're going to be coming into town here, little town of Rochester. Some really nice little homes here, though. It's amazing how people live. It's so different than where I've been. And the land is so flat. Coming up is a really pretty stone house here on my left. Lots of fresh, gorgeous roses and flowers. Really pretty. But basically a small town. Very. 324 people is the population of Rochester. And I think I know 20 of them. There's the downtown. It's just this little strip on the left. That's the downtown. And there's one little restaurant called the Hole in the Wall, somewhere in the middle of all that on the left. And it's a pretty good restaurant. Well, we're just about at my destination. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and thumbs up if you like this kind of video. I appreciate it. Enjoy your rest of your day.